And we're back.
Are we?
We're
Oh
back!
god, yes we are!
So this, oh my gosh, I need to turn the volume down, heck!
Yeah, no, just happened to me too.
So, most of the rest of what we gotta do is soul grinding. That's the big thing. There are other things, but we're getting started on soul grinding and going over some highlights, because we're doing the extras.
Oh boy, extras.
And we're starting with my favorite soul in the game. Look at it.
You get tunning people, okay?
It is,
For
Three to
decent
combo.
damage, actually.
thanks to multi-hitting,
Lungs.
it's surprisingly effective, but that range is pretty pathetic.
That range is
As
very
I say,
pathetic.
range-wise,
Plus, it
it's
doesn't
kinda...
matter if you get hit anymore because we're done with the main portion of this.
But souls level up. You can see that tongue's already longer.
Oh boy.
So naturally,
Oh, God.
let's see what happens when we get it to level 9.
Oh, it goes halfway across the room.
Gee, you're about right, yeah!
You can see that tongue slowly growing. We're still not there. There we go.
Jesus! So, fuck, what was her name? Maya? She's gonna be interested with that soul act when this is all said and done.
And now we are just like out like some. We're like a frog or a lizard or something. I don't know. I like it. It's my favorite soul because it's ridiculous. This one is also ridiculous. It's one of the best blue souls that you can have. Good blue souls are rare. You can't move while you're using it, but like it just passively.
Makes sense.
It just passively attacks anything that comes your way, and you can also use the touchscreen to like make the attack happen.
Probably handy for certain bosses.
Yeah, you're not actually protected, like you're not invincible or anything, but like if something comes nearby anyway, it's getting slapped. So what does it matter?
And if it's a non-moving enemy, you could just use it to smack something.
Yep. Also, you can only have 9 of every item.
Makes sense.
We need to get rid of some rotten beef. Ugh. There we go. Made room for that new one, and it only took 200 damage to eat it. Now I'm demonstrating this because, 1, you get to see that we get lots of rotten meat very quickly from beating these guys, and also...
The ghoul lets you eat them.
Yeah. So, like...
I forgot about this one.
That turns rotten meat, tinned spinach, spoiled milk, rusty food tins, all of that, into very, very, very good healing sources.
Hello, final guard. This is gonna take a little bit.
Oh yes, this is demonstrating that Yorick is somehow the best attacking soul in the game. Only
Ironclad defense.
you need using the Yorick soul. You need something to boost your throwing ability to be able to actually drop kick the.
Hey, I knew there was an item in the bell.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you need a certain yellow soul to throw Yorick's head better in order to actually drop kick it. But if you do that, it does ridiculous damage. You saw it was doing like 145 compared to the Harpy's 3.
I guess it makes sense that the head would be at least stupid strong because it's a joke, semi-joke soul.
Yep.
Oh, hi, Crown.
Yeah, the last of the secret items. You have to sit down in that particular room with the waiter skeleton. Also worth 5,000.
Yeah, that's because all those items are references to actual pickups you can get in the old Castlevania games. Particularly one, I remember. You had to crouch in certain spots, and you got those items where it's worth a crap ton of points. Helps you want extra lives.
The fun thing is those do actually sell for 5,000.
Oh, we never did find the last guy, did we?
There are 2 that we're missing here.
Yeah.
First up, the winged humanoid. We gotta contact it. How are we gonna do that? Well, let's just see if we can yell loud enough. Hello! I think we gave it a heart attack.
I mean, yeah. Jesus.
It's flashy.
A Saint Seiya reference? Maybe?
I don't know how big of an interluck boost it is because it doesn't show on the stat screen. Also, imps can make you angry and do your super attack and waste all your mana. Really nasty. We've also got the abominable smowmam to find.
Smowmam?
Look, words are hard. But anyway, he's hungry, so we gotta bring the waiter skeleton out. Get food! Oh no, the food too hot.
Whenever dark power that closes.
Still
Okay.
Yep. Fear it!
Oh boy, not this Mario Party minigame.
Or Yoshi's Island.
Oh god,
So, like-
well, you can't sit on it.
It's a blue soul, so it spends MP as long as it's out, and you can just sort of roll it into things through screens.
Through screens at that.
Unfortunately, like it does more damage as it gets bigger, but unfortunately, it only hurts things while it's in motion, and if it hits a wall or ceiling, it gets stopped.
And this
So
one
it's-
from last time.
So it's not actually great.
So we did see this one last time.
Yeah, this one's just here for thoroughness' sake. Hello?
There you
Please?
go.
Gosh, Raikuda's soul sucks.
And
There we go.
Mothman.
Mothman earns the extra experience. We're out, we're leaving. There we go.
Table! 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 Okay, this running gag needs to
Table.
stop.
It's time to grab the table, Soul.
So, once you have all the souls here, which we saved the best for last, obviously. There we go.
Table!
I told you it takes a while.
To regain health.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can check the enemy log to see how many souls you have, and once you get all the souls, then you just you need to head to early on in the abyss.
Yeah.
Because there's a reward for getting all the souls, and it's right here.
Weird place to put it, but yep, about the same as Aria.
A couple online guides have it closer to the start of the abyss, but it's always been here in my game.
Yep, Chaos Ring.
The stat boosts don't matter. What matters is that we would have to like make a concerted effort to run out of MP now, because it just refills like crazy.
Yeah, which is, hey, fun.
Yep.
Yep. I do a terrible job demonstrating it right there, so instead we'll demonstrate it with boss rush mode.
Oh, I think this was in Aria as well, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, good, they don't make you draw the darn thing.
Oh yeah. So like, the seals don't happen. You can either wait for the boss to finish dying or just leave the room immediately and ignore the health refill.
Enjoy your yo-yo.
Oh yeah.
So
It is-
that also means that there's an in-game function to skip the seals. Wow.
Now that we have all the souls, by the way, we're sure as heck gonna use them. Have the giant axe. Everyone's favorite. Also,
Oh, he just gets bodied.
You're taking damage from that book.
yeah, we were knocking him backwards through us, but it looks so silly. I can't not do it. Also, we get to actually fight Rahab from underwater. So the whole thing with boss rush mode is it's unlocked after you get the true ending for the first time, and it's a time attack. At the end, you'll get different rewards based on how quickly you get through everything. So you can see, like, managing your health is important, and your MP normally would, except you can see that Chaos Ring really working here. Also, I wanted to demonstrate the vacuum against this guy. So
Suck.
when you start, oh, he can still fake you out if he feels like it. When you start sucking up a projectile with the vacuum, 9 times out of 10, as soon as it starts getting affected, it just loses its hitbox. So those knives can just fly right through you, and this guy is completely, like, wrecked by it. A couple other bosses are too.
Just beat a JoJo reference with a JoJo reference.
Also, you get 1 full heal, 1 full mana heal, and if you got the ghoul soul,
Oh god, the bats.
My least favorite boss.
I love it conceptually, but yeah, this one just looks like a pain.
Yep.
Oh, you only need to do the second phase of this guy.
I mean, the second phase is the real fight anyway.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Ifrit. Whatever they misspelled it.
Agni.
Agni. Yeah.
Probably probably there are better souls if you want to go into the menu. I don't think time actually progresses while you're in the menu.
Now, why are you there before death?
Oh yeah, you fought the wasp guy before? That's weird.
Death has been moved to be the final boss of boss rush mode because, like, it doesn't make sense trying to fit Menace in there.
Fair
Yeah.
And Death is suitably hard as balls.
Yeah, you still have both of Death's
saw
phases.
the 130.
I kind of forgot that he was the last one here, and I'm waiting for the health pickup, which is, like,
Foolish.
a choice you have to make. But it didn't change the reward.
Nunchuck.
Yep. You get different rewards for beating it, like, at least under 8 minutes, and then, like, different rewards based on, like, per minute. Whichever file you used for doing the boss rush mode, you'll get that weapon on that file. So here we get the Nunchucks. I've never really used them before, but they seem pretty neat. I think it's the third best. Like,
It looks like oh god. Consent.
I'm not doing a good giving them a good showing here, but you can see they let you have freedom of movement and have sort of a lingering hitbox.
Yeah.
It's definitely right in that, like,
Chrysogram category.
yeah, it's definitely right in that it's an expert level weapon, but it looks like it can be used to good effect.
Yeah.
And while we're on the topic of weapons, now that we've actually got one of every soul, it's safe to fuse them away, even the boss ones. As we see here, after we get the Archdemon soul fused into a sword, we'll have the option to fuse away Abaddon's soul.
Ugh.
And you get a crown weapon.
Which we'd be able to get it back on New Game Plus anyway. So, like, is it worth it? You tell me. We're creating the Bombing Way. I hear that's a pretty big deal in Castlevania.
Bombing. Oh, I think that is the Chrysogram.
It's basically Chrysogram Light.
I think Chrysogram is actually the misspelled name, and Bombing Way is supposed to be the correct name? I forget. But yeah, it's the sword that, if it is the sword I think it is, you just move and attack with it all the time. But it's been neutered to hell in all future games.
Figures you need a final guard soul for that sword for that one, so it's just to turn into your final sword.
The sword fits.
Yeah, it's the sword the final guards use, and I love that. And then it's the Claim Soleil.
Claim Soleil.
I'm not showing all of them, but basically here are the 2 best weapons in the game.
Oh yeah, that is definitely the Chrysogram. They just neutered the hitbox a little bit.
It's definitely rapid hit too, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Still a huge hitbox, and still lets you have freedom of movement. It looks dumb, but then it feels so good.
Oh yeah. What was always dumb was since in Symphony you had a left hand and a right hand for weapons, you could have 2 of them. Mash both buttons. Infinite hitbox, you never lose. It's the most basic.
You don't even need a second hitbox this time.
No.
You can just keep, like, multi-hitting things forever.
They knew that the Chrysogram was the best sword, so they made it the best sword in this one, which I'm fine with.
And look at that, like, with the freedom of movement there, and then the Claim Soleil being Holy Element and Overhead Arc just one-shots whatever it wants.
Yep. Both are probably good against bosses, so.
Oh yeah.
Which, yeah, if you're gonna do a New Game Plus run, you may as well farm these out before doing a New Game Plus. Just do a speed run.
Oh yeah. Like, this is the power trip reward that you get for having to fuse away all those good souls. And it's basically worth it. That enemy is super bulky. I don't know how it survives that many slashes from the Claim Soleil.
Yeah. I wonder if it has a similar Easter egg to Symphony, where if you get petrified, you get a unique statue animation. That's rare. I doubt it, but that'd be cool if that was still here.
I don't know. Anyway, probably the worst soul that you have to fuse away to get the abomminaw here is the Iron Golem soul, but coincidentally, it's the best weapon in the game to grind for the Iron Golem soul.
So if you want one back...
Yep. Also, if you do want one back, use the Imp Soul, because it lets you damage enemies' MP instead of their HP, so that just, like...
Yeah, since it probably has barely any MP, it'll die much faster.
Just like that.
Good strat.
And so that wraps up all the things that I wanted to show on Soma's side of things.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.